Hello, hello. YouTube Live. This is Said Davis, Pharma 5D Virtual. How are you? Let me, new easier moderation, please ask or keep a pause. Okay. Well, let me share this. Hello, hello. YouTube Live. This is Said Davis, Pharma 5D Virtual. How are you? We're sharing on Facebook. This is our first time doing this on YouTube, so please be patient as we trying to. Want to salute everybody. Greetings and good evening. We are live on YouTube, basically 5D Virtual. We bring latest information on news, on science and consciousness, health and wellness, ufology, ET disclosure, and New Humanity movement, our movement, and things we should be doing for the new earth, new age, new humanity. So this looks like the old humanity is moving away gradually. I'm not talking about old people. I'm talking about the retarded ones. My apology, touching my face, but that does not change anything at this moment. Every day we hear they're moving the numbers up. We heard 241,000 people today, and every day they're lying to us. It looks like we go back to that number of 22 million people affected. I mean, within these 6 months, which we are in months 2 or second month or third month we're in. And more than 2 million people dead, or maybe more. I hope not. These are not being sarcastic, negative, or these are based on what we picking up from news and connecting dots and different sources and stuff. This number was in U.S. we talking about affected and dead in U.S. So that means going back to that 50-50 chance of survival I was talking about worldwide. Now, when it comes to U.S., you multiply or divide those numbers, you get your chances to live or die in U.S. So any one of us could be living or dying very soon. So if you've seen anything negative from me, please forgive me. I might exit the planet, or if I'm here and you exit, I forgive you. And this is getting very serious. So we might as well behave like real humans, not jokers, and bring real information, how we can save ourselves, our families, and at the time of emergencies, and not only that, survive and go ahead and build a new future. That's the key. That's the question that some of our friends, that we don't want to name anybody, they are not offering you guys. So that's why our movement is offering that. And our movement, New Humanity Movement, is not officially on the stage yet. We're trying to organize it. We need investors, people who do things, health, wellness, science, researchers, activists, humanitarians, biological architects. We need medical teams. We need We need real people who do real things quickly, change things for our groups and people around the world that following each other like this and bring new solutions immediately. Instead of so much talks and things are getting out of hand very rapidly. Food shortages. We hear all kind of things: militarization, martial laws. I don't know how far we should talk about this on this video, but things can get out of hand really fast, and before you have time, you facing people with guns, military, you facing hunger, you facing disease. Some of the people we know, they're falling and they're really sick. So we hope this darkness go away. In Jerusalem, the big rabbis are waiting, wearing their white robes, waiting for Moses, and Islamists. We are waiting for Imam Mahdi with Jesus and Moses to land on Mount Zion in Jerusalem. And in Mecca, there will there's different prophecies, and they would lead a prayer in Mecca. I think that's why Simpsons, they put that thing, prophecy that all Americans will pray towards Mecca, probably because of these two. In hadith from Prophet Muhammad, we have that Jesus would ask Imam Mahdi that all the Muslims are waiting for, half of Islam, Shia, Jesus would ask him lead the prayer in the Mecca. So that could be a big event. I'm not talking about fake project blue beam stuff, not those things. I'm talking about real stuff. Of course, there's a blue beam project. They can throw Jesus' face on the sky. Something. China attacked U.S. with this virus. We heard from insiders that China hit U.S. with these e-cigarettes 6 months ago, and 300 people died. And that's how U.S. found out and stopped the e-cigarettes then. They put the virus in there. And then the U.S. sent a spy guy, the scientist over there to work in the lab. They found the lab, and the scientist got the virus out, and it spread by accident or by purpose, I don't know, in hospitals in Wuhan first, and the markets or whatever, and then we go from there. And none of these two sides, U.S. or China, imagined. Oh, and then China, see, they've been attacked. They send a bunch of tourists, infected tourists. They give them money, go enjoy yourself around the world. So they got back at the world now rather than just U.S. So they send everybody as a tourist out there. So all the countries. Now the thing became worldwide. They attacked the Western world instead of not only U.S. But the point is, now the virus is all over the planet. But then we say, where is God? What happened? Why God is not doing anything? God is all watching, all hearing. God is a God of love and kindness. His hand is above all hands, Quran says. Allah. Now I'm forgetting the verse. Yadullah fawqa aydihim. God's hand is above all hands. and he will save humanity. This thing is not the end of the world, and it's not the end of our race. That's why many years ago, we who research this stuff, we told you guys we should get off the planet and populate other planets, which they did in Mars. They have 6 million people in a base, and international base with Russians and British and stuff. People who disappeared, the scientist stuff, they took in there. My apology, I became emotional. So what I'm trying to say is we have real humans in other planets. About 3 million children being kidnapped, they've taken to different planets as a young kids, and now they're like hybrids. They've been trained in other planets and they're safe there to carry on humanity or to live out of the world to carry on. These are all good positive signs. How did they take him on Montauk chair and different other methods? Al Bielek, when he was alive, which I was talking to him too on the phone sometimes, and when he was alive, this is 20 years ago or something, he told us that somehow they would grab the kid from the bedroom or the living room with his parents, take him to Montauk chair, reprogram, or they were doing something to the kid's brain and stuff, or test them or their IQ and stuff, or send them through tunnel to time shift to other planets and do things and bring them back. And they will bring the kid back a second even before when they took it. So you, as a parent, you look at your kid is there and is gone 10 hours, 2 days, 3 days. Time-wise, bring the kid back right at the second they took it. That's something out of this world. Think about it. The alien technology, what they've given these guys, what they're doing. So don't want to get into details too much because for some of you guys would be too much to digest. But I need some feedback. What do you guys think? How far we should go with this channel, because we can put 49 speakers as hosts with myself to have 500 people listening on this Zoom channel, which we throw in on YouTube right now, and share these videos and things like that. So and share on Facebook. So I want some feedback. Who can join us? Who want to speak? My suggestion is 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Los Angeles time, Western United States, 8 to 9, maybe 10 p.m. So at this time is an emergency time, and a lot of our speakers, especially New Humanity Movement and people who have something special for everybody to listen to, should join us. Of course, on Zoom, when 49 speakers with live video they're speaking, it's, one at a time. So, or me as a host, we will control one at a time they speak. So don't worry about that part. And audience can chat and ask questions and stuff on the chat box. So I'm not going to say too much tonight because they cut me off Facebook when I was doing live, and I want to share this video. So go to 5devents.com, number 5letterevents.com, and register for 5D virtual webinars, which we have daily 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. with the speakers. And we have a schedule of the speakers on 5devents.com. follow that and register. And God bless America, God bless the humanity and sentient beings. And be free, be healthy. There's a lot of talk, but a step at a time. Let's see what you guys come up with, some comments about what we just said, or what do you guys want to hear, questions and stuff. We will try to bring those information for you, okay? Muchas gracias, kamsahamnida. Thank you very much. Merci, merci beaucoup. متشکر دوستان ایرانی خوبم از همتون. I am Persian by descent, American Muslim, and studied Christianity and Buddhism extensively, and Sufism. So, and I'm a ufologist, 30 years ET disclosure researcher, and have an extensive knowledge on extraterrestrial life. So we go from there. Thank you so much for listening, and we talk again. Bye-bye.